this moment, the march is about replacing the government. We understand that's the first step for any fixing and rehabilitation we want to do here in Israel. So that's the main goal of these protests, replacing the government. But we also have many critical demands at the point. For example, changing the Minister of Security here in Israel, Ben-Gvir, who does horrible things to Israelis, Palestinians, and also to peace activists. I think the more damage we're doing and the more war and damage we're causing, in a sense, it's getting farther and farther away. People on our side and on the other side are being filled with more and more hatred by extremists, and it's getting farther and farther away, but it's always an option. I, for example, take part in Nochachut Megana, and it's we just go to Palestinian villages and just stay there in silence. And when settlers or the army come and we see Palestinians on the other side, they just want to live. It's that simple. And here in Israel, many people also just want to live. Everything has become so expensive, and lives have become so expendable, and more soldiers are dying for nothing. And the soldiers are just children, whatever they're doing. They're 18-year-olds. So most people just want to live. And if you take the extremists out of the equation, what you're left with is simple people who want to see a better future. And with that, we can work. So I think, again, when we're going back to people, our government and Trump has been selling lies about how this war will cause a replacement of government in Iran. We know from history that wars without peace talks, without actual negotiations, don't lead to government change. Our government has been lying to us about how this war will make the people of Iran stand for themselves. The people in Iran wanted to stand for themselves for such a long time, and war doesn't help them. We see it here in Israel. Whenever the war is getting worse, less and less people go to the streets because they're actually afraid of being bombed. Iranian people are just the same. They can't go out to the streets and protest when we're bombing them. And Trump and Bibi are just lying to us all the time. And we won't accept that. And if we want to give people who actually want peace and actually want change a chance, it can't happen when war is going on.
My dream result would be that the current government is again ousted, and the prime minister is he pays for what he and all the whole government for what they are doing. I cannot tell you because they are crooks. Normally that could be by September, somewhere in September, but it may also change because they are manipulators.
I'm here to protest against our government, the actions of our government, which are not reasonable and do not represent our people. I'm afraid there are so many topics that we are here to protest, whether it will be the corruption of the government or the even treatment of the people, allowing some people to not go to the army and some people yes, and there are many more topics. When you fall and you bruise yourself, you need to heal first. And I feel that both people should heal first because we are really bruised, both people. I personally hope that we will find a way to find peace between the two peoples. I even believe that we are all one people living in the same region. We are all human beings, and I truly hope that peace will prevail. I hope that the elections will be as soon as possible, so this government will not do more damage. this prime minister has promised that he will finish with Iran and that this will be over. And we see that his imaginations were too optimistic, and I guess he was wrong. But I believe I'm a private person. I cannot know what they will do, but I believe he has all interest to continue with Iran to show that he did succeed.
Jewish?